Postal Service is cutting back. Later this year, you will no longer receive letters on Saturday. The U.S. Postal Service announced today a plan to cut mail delivery on Saturdays. Packages would still be delivered 6 days a week, but letters and other first-class mail would only go out on weekdays. The USPS is already in the process of closing thousands of post offices and reducing hours of operation. Postal officials feel this is a necessary move that will save about $2 billion a year.
This announcement today is just one part of a much larger strategy to return the Postal Service to long-term financial stability.
Congress created the problem, Congress has refused to solve the problem, and now postal management is going along and cutting essential services.
Now, the Postmaster General says this will not result in layoffs, and he says he expects to be able to move forward without congressional approval. That change in service would take effect in August. 23 ABC's Mark Christian joins us now live from the downtown post office and has some local reaction about the cuts. Mark?
Now, many are not surprised to hear about the reduction in service, and some wonder even if these long-term changes can keep the post office going in the long run.
It's not shocking. I mean, the way that the economy is right now.
It's no secret that the post office has been fighting an uphill battle.
Because they seem to be cutting corners everywhere they can.
Most in the community support the decision to cut back on the delivery service.
Saturday deliveries, it's just basically any other day.
Especially if it will help the agency get back on its feet.
If it'd save them money, fine.
However, some wonder if this change is only the beginning.
Are we going to have lesser reductions in the future as well?
The Postal Workers Union says the change will affect mail delivery during the week.
Right now, your first-class mail is being delivered like for 1 to 3 days. And so what the post office plans to do is add 2 more days. So you'll be getting your mail in 5 days instead of 1 to 3 days like we've been delivering.
The move will save the post office $2 billion a year. But with losses reported more than $15 billion last year, some wonder if the change will be enough.
I believe potentially if things don't improve, given their financial circumstances, potentially we may not even have delivery to our residences and business. We may have to go to a central location and pick it up.
Union officials say laws need to change so the post office can get into the black.
Right now, the post office has to prepay $5.5 billion a year until his retirement.
They say the post office has already overpaid about $100 billion into retirement funds.
I think it's probably the biggest reason, if not the main reason, why the post office is in dire straits right now.
Now, union officials say many local jobs could be lost because of the reduction in service. And those changes aren't expected to take place until August. Reporting from downtown Bakersfield, Mark Christian, 23 ABC.